Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and this is an intraday video which we do of course based on the 1 hour chart to see what happened for Bitcoin and what could happen in the next few hours. So today in the daily I have mentioned be careful from this trap. I mentioned this already in the title if you have understood it. So this is exactly what happened right now. We were looking as well for the news today, which it has fueled up of course the bearish scenario, where we are looking where we are looking for a zigzag here, possible zigzag ABC, of course, as I would say medium possibility because of the huge wave 1 here as an impulse toward the downside. In case we are in a zigzag, you will see just a small wave 3 and then 4 and a 5 finishing around the 1-to-1 fib level for a wave C, and it can be anyway an extended wave C as well. Don't forget this. So yeah, it might be even an extended wave 3 towards the downside in a second, much higher possibility, which it can be a 1 and 2 and then 3, 4 and 5 very low prices for Bitcoin. A massive drop closing the CME gap that we talk about it all the time in our analysis. We have a very huge gap which it has to be closed sooner or later, and it might be soon. So basically this is the 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, a much higher possibility as well because we have a very extended wave 1 as we said, and a wave 3 would of course reach this area 1.618. And of course, in case even if we are in a zigzag, you might have an extended wave C as well. Very possible. However, lower prices are expected, and this is exactly what we got. Now, the next possible scenario is here, of course. Now, what are the possibility for bullish? Well, still, I mean, it can be, guys. I mean, always there is possibility. The market is sometimes, of course, unpredictable. It can change at any time. Nobody knows. In case this turns in several 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, let's say 3, 4, 5. Well, it's very choppy, guys. When it comes to a very choppy, I would call this as a trap. For Bitcoin. Now, if this is an A, B, and a C, possible as well, it can be, or it can be a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. However, if we would like to see a bullish scenario, these are the insights for a bullish scenario. Here we go. We just reach the perfect fib levels for a wave 2. Now, in case we are bullish, you would like to see, of course, higher prices directly, where you would like to see, of course, a move toward the upside massively, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and continuation toward the upside. This is, of course, a much more even confirmation for a bigger bullish scenario. Now, the things are a little bit hard to say because, I mean, here 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, very massive drops, right? Even your wave 4, did it interfere with your wave 1? Let's see. I mean, yeah, it did interfere, so it can be corrective. It is also a possible scenario, guys. So let us just not be always like blinded by the one bearish scenario or 2 bearish scenarios always. So we need to watch this. We need to watch it and to see in case we get higher prices from there. It is, of course, also a signal that we have to pay attention for it and watch it. And of course, moving with it once it gives us, of course, a confirmation, which is here. So yeah, everything is possible, guys. I would say, of course, higher possibility to move toward the downside, but we still have one barrier, right? Once we break those fib level, if you break the 0.786, and you touch the 886, that means, of course, you will take this low again and then moving towards the downside. All right, so now, of course, we see some retracement. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. As you can see, there are some retracement, right? So we need to keep watching, right? Right now, the entry might be, of course, yeah, a little bit risky still. Was one barrier to of course break. If you break this, therefore I would say, of course, much more, even higher possibility for lower prices. So that was it for Bitcoin Elliott wave. And of course, if you would like to see a little bit insight on the KGT, now, of course, we saw this in the morning. We said we have bearish signals. We did not get any bullish signal right now, like very strong one, unless if we search for the weaker. Here we go, we got one. And it is kind of divergence, but it might be, yeah, it might be strong, might be not very strong. I mean, it's not really interesting, but because it is a weaker signal anyway. But on the 1 minute chart here, it is interesting to see if we catch something as well. Yeah, I mean here, yeah, it looks like diversion, right? So we need to keep watching. Of course, don't forget, if you go even with weaker, you can even get much more signals, but those are the most interesting. Now, if you get, of course, the strongest on the 1 minute chart, you will see that yes, you have a divergence, but it might not be very, very strong because the bearish is still valid on bigger time frame, yeah, which is the 3 minute chart where we have a strong bearish signal from the top. And of course, besides Elliott wave, it tells us that we might move toward the downside. However, keep watching and let's see what's gonna happen. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.